Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the Smith machine squat. This is a great exercise for your quadriceps, basically the front of your legs, and also your glutes, hamstrings, but primarily it works that area, the quadriceps. So the first thing you want to do is set up the bar to a height where your knees are slightly bent, and then you want to make sure that you set up your safety a little bit lower than the deepest part of your squat. That way, just in case it falls, it doesn't fall on you, it falls on the safeties. But once you're in position, take a step forward. You don't want your feet directly under you with any Smith machine because you're not going to be able to get a full depth. So just take, a couple steps forward and kind of feel it out. Find the right distance that you need to be at. And once you're in that position, just make sure that the bar is located right on your traps, not on your neck or too far down. And then once you're there, take a shoulder width stance a little bit wider and go deep into the squat. So with this exercise, anybody can do a squat unless you have incredibly bad knees, meaning that your doctor has specifically told you that you should not do squats, or you're going to risk having to get knee surgery, which is very, very unlikely. But the Smith machine is an incredible exercise for beginners and advanced lifters because it helps you get into a deeper squat without working around any limitations. Like most people have really bad dorsiflexion, so their heel starts coming up, they start bending over. But this exercise is great because you adjust your feet to the position that you need to be at, not necessarily your entire body. So I really highly recommend this exercise for people who are looking to build their legs. It's going to really help you isolate it a lot more. Once you're there, though, just make sure that your feet are straight and that your knees are tracking over your toes, not completely going over the toe. It can slightly, but that's not a big deal, as long as your heels are down. If your heels are on the floor, then you're good. Then just kind of slightly shift your hips back while keeping your head neutral. You don't want to be looking up or looking down. Just make sure to do it correctly and that you keep a nice grip on the bar, but not too tight because then it might roll forward and lock. So there's a couple, these are just tips that I think are going to be helpful. If you have any other questions, drop them down below. Let's talk about some of the common mistakes. So whenever your feet are too far in, you're not going to be able to go low enough. So these half reps are not going to be helpful. The next thing is bring your knees too far forward, which you'll see my heels are starting to come off the ground. And that's not a good sign. It's going to put unnecessary strain on your knees themselves. Another common mistake that I normally see people make is, like I said before, they're taking that step back, and that's literally going to cause you to fold on top of yourself, and you're not going to be able to do the exercise, which will cause you to do half reps. And like I said before, make sure that the bar is not on your neck. It should be right in between those two areas.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications. And if you want to take it a step further and work with us or support the channel further, there are a few ways you could do that down below. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and God bless you.